Hey, what's up? Well, in the night, I really can't sleep, so I'm up. And, I can pour between, decisions of this political showdowns that is going on. Split. And if I should call myself an analyst locally or in my own rights, I could say it's sticky. It's sticky. I remember, and this is a little series, I remember when the election was running in the United States with Donald Trump and Kamala. And it's not because over America, you're allowed to become independent. A lot of independent is in Jamaica, and voter are very, very important. And guess what? You're not fighting for the seasoned voters like the die-hearted PMP and the die-hearted Labour right. No, are fighting for that. You don't have that lot like this. You don't have good on the side because if I'm going to be a die-hearted Labour right, you don't know some have to vote. So whatever I might like over there, so I see them I do. You got my vote already. So you not really fight for those people. You're not fighting for the one that you neglect on both sides. Neglect them. You promise them the world, deliver. Your promise never come true. All them want it. You promise them the road and you don't give them the road. And you promise them the water and you give them the water. You promise them, say, yeah man, when we win, you have 3 sons up a yard, I'm going to give you 2 tickets. And if I have one, we can give you. If you give them, so they can go up on farm work. On both sides, about everything in my power if you get your vote. So I'm going to give you the promise. And it's so unfortunate that you won. You won. And when you won, now you start to get some influence. People start to call you, start to call you and tell you, my son, man, my son. You forget the grassroots people. Them those are the independent voters, because they're not die-hearted. They say because of you, because of you. You remember politicians remember that it's because of you, because my sister you do good in the community and you want to do good and I give you a chance. You get that independent vote. But you not treat them good. The promise that you make to them, really give it to them, and they are worried. Crowd. If I should call myself a crowd analysis again, or whatever. When before Andrew announced the general election, long before, it started to boil down now because it's been broadcasting that election should call and things. So little patches of campaign has been going around. And it has been reached a level where the JLP candidate for them campaign, them have the money. I don't care what I want to say. Marky G them not really have no money. The PMP them now have no money to. And I want to do this for a long time because I don't want nobody mad at me. I'm going to be just straight focused. And I might see me up on the road and say, oh, see, you might liberate my PMP. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm a human being first. I can vote for any party make me choose to vote for, and I'm an entertainer. So if I get called from a candidate from the PMP and said I want you to come and do a performance for me, I think I should neutral to go and do the show for the PMP. If the JLP call me, I'm supposed to be neutral, not politicize it to say, I'm that one person and and because if any one of us have influence, whether on the media or in your community, if you have influence, if people love you, you can sit down and reason with a person and tell that person, vote. It is your right to vote, and not force that person to vote for the party that I'm voting for. Because me I go neutral and tell you, say, just vote. It is your right to vote and have your voice heard and everything. Because we are learning. People are not already know about politics. As I said before, we are learning. As we go along, we see some things, and why it take me for open up my eyes to Jamaican politics. The same election that was running overseas. break and me I go back up so and then come back down here if I look a bit. I don't remember what me did there. And it's going to be a series, so we're going to see it little. And I come to woman, I start watch the American politics, and from when Biden start get sick. Me I watch it when he start get sick and he I don't know if you admit it. And then he start talk some things where he's not supposed to talk. He start make that look. Everything started to go down and it go down to the nitty gritty, and not only that, it started long before that. It started from if he lock him up and he got caught and everything, and that one woman, I said, God, he said sometimes we drive some things out, we do some things to some people, we call some people some name, and the very same people who call in your name, they are doing worse than what you're doing. And worse. No. Allegedly. When we say Trump must falsify his tax and say that in property worth more than, which everybody know the whole scenario of what's going on. Way more. Most of uno will probably be watching this as a Jamaican say, yes, making go to prison. Uno just don't like the man. That's how we are. We build like that. And some of uno want to eat him for uno don't know, because all of them, they are devious against. Want to be in power. I wanted to be the big person. I want you to submit to me. It's all about power. It's who we can trust. It's who we believe in. So if I'm doing my campaign, whatever I said to you, and if majority of the people say, yes, I like your policy, you are going to win. They know they're not more than charge Trump with 36 count. And then Miss Leisha James just say, all right, now, we're going to sue you and take your money and take your house. Greed, because I wanted to be that powerful woman. My name's supposed to be ring, say something. I'm dying. I want to leave a legacy. So my name, I wanted to be the woman. Everybody tries to get the one man. All I want to feel, and me as a black woman, me as a powerful woman of valor, a woman of standard, a woman of great esteem. That's what we call ourselves, because we're that powerful. I wanted to be the one who bring down Trump, and you do the best thing you can, and bam, you get him. But allegedly, look at it. Are we all the same? Are we all the same? Oh no, you're bright, lady. She, as far as what we understand, that she's very bright. She's very intelligent, and the document with your name on it said that you're resident and move. So from this, I start to learn, because me said, this our movie me watching. I bet something up with a lady there. I said it to myself, said this every frigging thing that I saw with Trump, with Biden, with Obama, with everybody. It's a flipping movie in real time. We are living in it. A reality movie we are facing. So when you see the one them that you say show, I want to sit down at the theater and watch it. They know something that's coming. God Almighty. They write it out. It's scripted for us. We are in it. All of us are playing our part. And they do a little mini movie. So you're a star and we are watching the movie, so from the summer start to get interested. Then crowd now, you have one candidate who crazy of a crowd. It's the same thing down here. So only not like him. Just like, because well, on the other hand, come back down here. Let me come back down here now. So grew up as I don't know nothing. I never know nothing about politics. Still don't. Still trying to learn. Still trying to learn. And I wish I can get it, on both sides. When I come back to Jamaica, I think Andrew was in, Andrew or Portia. I think Portia was in power. Portia was in power. 2013, I remember who was in power. But I think when Andrew won, I see building, yes. I see road, yes, but I'm not interested. I'm saying, yeah, so Jamaica build up. I'm going to go to some nice cafe outdoor cafe, indoor cafe. But when I check out who owned the cafe, I was like, I don't know, regular person like me and you and me, I said, like me and Sassan always go to these places, and when we look, we see it. I said, then, I find me there. I said, Jamaican supposed to own this. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, yo. I start a cafe, and I really want to find a spot where I can leave a part of that legacy or sell the brand if I can manage it. But we want a piece of Jamaica where we see other culture cry for them. Like, I can't get nothing done. This is where I live. This is my home. And they're selling out it to real estate people overseas. What they expect for me to do on my land. So what did our ancestors fight for? What did our parents fight for? What? Because they was dreaming just like us too. They was dreaming of a better Jamaica, a better world, a better government, who can help more, who can do more. And the same thing we are asking for now. And I don't want to be biased. The people in asking the question and said, "Oh, if all right, let me don't even say that. Let me go in this and said, if I run a country for 4 years and every one of my MP work in the constituency work, I make sure I tell them say work. I would do that as a president. Work in your constituency. Not embarrass me. If you're going to take up me, I mean, if you're going to take up this job, come in my house at Parliament and ask me for money if you know you're not fix the road. If you know you're going to put money in your family pocket, no work with me. Give somebody else who want the work. So I got to do good in the 4 flipping years. So when I run again in the next 4 years, I have to promise you something that we did already promise you in the 4 years can be complete that a different something is supposed to I tell you that coming up in the next 4 years. I wonder if you don't understand where I'm coming from, because I make some promise to you and I'm going to try my best to keep it, because I'm going to accumulate money. Me don't want to raise tax, but I try some of the money them what me I pay them and them kind of pull back them pay me. I go down and say me I write a new legislation, the word there, me I try to find it. Please and thanks, roll back that. Them a get too much, him a get too much. No man, come on, you can't tell me foolishness. No, there's some people run a back to who need some clothes and things, and you get, you're mad man, come on. Them the kind of prime minister I want. Come on, all of we can't get so much rotted money. Boom. And you plus it up, God Almighty, enough money this, enough money this. So, me I run pan good things when me take it back and me give. So, me run pan, me have to come back and tell you what me do in the 4 years, because you see it for yourself. So I will tell you some things that you never hear before. I can't come back and tell you the same thing. I tell you the truth. You can't be biased. You cannot come back and tell the same thing what I will do if you not do it. And the other hand, man. And the other hand, bro. Be on the PMP side, bro. Me say don't make too much fault and so much mistake, bro. If you are going to run, me want somebody who bright. Me not so bright in my community. Me not so bright, and me can't dance and me MP dance. When you depend on the platform as a councillor, you're going to tell people, say, listen to me, call the people in from out in the community to come back in your community and vote and put your ex beside the bell. Who does that? And I feel me in my place, and then the next one going to say, the election is July the 4th. No man. If Marky, crowd.
To be continued.